Welcome guys, I'm HOJ, and in today's video we're going to be doing a premiere draft of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Really loving this set, so let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see my other playlists, or if you are interested in subscribing to my channel or becoming a member, go ahead and check the description, and there's all of my info there for all the different types of playlists that I have and different decks and win rates and all that. So thanks again for stopping by. Appreciate you guys. All right, so there is so many different fun things that I kind of want to do in this set. I've seen some other videos, people trying like the shrine strategy, like a mono red, just drafting good cards. I just love this set. This set is so much fun. Let's see what we've got for our rare. We have Cityscape Leveler. So 8 mana for an artifact, creature, construct, an 8/8 trample. When you cast this spell and whenever this creature attacks, destroy up to one target non-land permanent. Its controller creates a tapped Power Stone token and then unearth for 8. This looks really cool, actually. The other rare we have is Aang at the Crossroads, which is also a very good card that costs 5 mana, is a 3/3, 3 colors, 3/3 flyer, and when he comes in, you look at the top 5 cards and find a creature card of mana value 4 or less and put it on the battlefield. And then once a creature you have flips or dies, then he flips, and he's really fun. But I want to try this crazy Cityscape Leveler. Other good cards, there's Path to Redemption, Sun Warriors, yeah, a couple other interesting cards here, but let's go big. Let's go for this big Cityscape Leveler. This looks amazing. The fact that this gets permanence whenever it comes in and whenever it attacks, and you can unearth it, sign me up. Yeah. Okay, so now if we want to do this, let's try to maybe potentially look at going green or trying to get some acceleration. Okay, but at the same time, let's still consider looking at like taking some really good cards that are coming out of these packs. There is like a shrine here if you wanted to go like the shrine direction. I don't know that we do, but it actually might be, maybe you could combine the two together and just like go for shrines, like mana acceleration and like this crazy cityscape. What do you guys think? Should we just do it? Otherwise, like Guru Pathik is like the next best card, Fire Nation Cadets, but let's go 5 color shrines, mana fixing, and like big dumb rares. Let's do it. I don't know if anybody else has tried like the Shrines deck. It is a bit silly, but, and if it doesn't come together, we'll just go with something else. But okay, in this pack we have Lost Days is considered by 17lands.com to be the best blue common. It is a lesson, and it also puts gets rid of a permanent, and you get a clue token. So it's pretty good in terms of value. It is a little bit on top of like the top end of the curve you want to be dealing with, but I think it's the strongest card in this pack. Next is probably like Airbending Lesson. It's probably, I mean, it's on the same level really. There's some good black cards. Azula Always Lies, Corrupt Court Official, Fire Nation Cadets. Grand is decent. So a lot of stuff happening here. I think I'm just going to go with the Lost Days and just see where it goes. All right, now we have, let's see, we've got Cycle of Renewal if we want to really push, but I think we can get this back much later. Best card in this pack is probably Earth Kingdom General. This card is just fantastic. It's a nice 2-for-1, creates another 2/2 body by earthbending, and then helps you gain life whenever you earthbend or put on counters. So probably looking to do that. Guru Pathik, again, if you want to like push lessons hard, can be pretty good. I think I'd rather just go with the Earth Kingdom General though. Deadly Precision is good. We probably wheel this Cycle of Renewal. Yeah. I mean, what's wrong with playing 5 color good stuff, right? Maybe go shrines, maybe just go big. Staying open, just kind of seeing what comes. Okay, here we have Heibai, Spirit of Balance, is probably the best card in this pack. It is a 3/3 that can easily become a 5/5. Whenever it enters or attacks, you can sack another creature or artifact, and if you do, put 2+1/+1 counters on it, and then when it leaves the battlefield, you put it on another creature you control. So I think this is like by far the best card in this pack. Other cards, Forecasting Fortune Teller is quite good, much better in like a waterbending deck. And then you've got like Boomy Bash is like decent removal, Callous Inspector's okay, Wandering Musicians, but let's go with this, the Heibai, and again, just keep taking like the best card here, and then just kind of see what starts to come. Ooh, we got an Aang's Journey. All right, and oh, I'm taking this Temple. So let's make the Temple deck a reality. There's actually a lot of good cards here. So we have the Temple for the Temple deck. Maybe we can wheel this Aang's Journey, because that's really good with the Temple deck. There's Swamp Snare Trap, kind of a nice removal spell. Freedom Fighters, Corrupt Court Official, Earth Kingdom Soldier, UN Archers. There's like all good cards in this pack, but I'm in for Temples. Okay, so here the best card is probably Badger Mole. Il Quencha is good too. Meditation Pools is nice for like getting some land that works. Cycle of Renewal is another card if I wanted to really go Temples. Badger Mole is the best card. I don't know. Let's see. Do we have... Could this wheel? This could potentially wheel. I think I'm going to take the Badger Mole here just in case we don't have like the deck open up. No. You know what? I'm just going to take the Cycle of Renewal. See if we can force it. Oh, yeah. There's our third Temple. We are doing it. Let's go. Okay, other cards in this pack, like Vindictive Warden is quite good. Don't know this rare, this... Yeah, whatever. Okay, we're taking the Temple. All right, here we have... Now that we have 3 Temples, we can really kind of force it. Waterbending Lesson is pretty good. Boiling Rock Prison is good if we want to just like have like nice land. Captives, this is a nice early drop. It's also good late. I think we just want to take the land here, honestly. These cards are like they're good, but they're kind of replaceable. So let's just pick up the land. Quencha is probably the best card here. Pillar Launch is certainly, it's like a fine trick. I might just take the Waterbending Lesson. It's like decent mid-game. Kind of helps us refill. I don't know that we'll have a ton of creatures in this deck. Okay, Captives I'm probably in for. Actually, Airship Engine Room. We do want to have some like early drops, but I think having good land is pretty important. So I think I'm just going to take the land, actually. Barrels of Blasting Jelly. Yeah, Exile I'm not really excited about. It's fine, but Blasting Jelly helps us mana fix. Okay, I don't think I'm ever playing this card. Whatever. Yeah, we got 3 shrines in our first pack. So hopefully we open up shrines, we'll be taking them quite high. Although it's worth noting that this other Cycle of Renewal did not wheel. So it's possible someone else is on some sort of like 5-color green plan. And the nice thing about this is we can take all kinds of weird, crazy bombs. So Katara Water Tribe's Hope is the rare. It's a 3/3 vigilance. Whenever she enters, create a 1/1 white ally creature token, and then Waterbend X. Creatures you control have base power and toughness XX until end of turn. X can't be 0. Activate only during your turn. So this is quite strong. Outside of this, the next best card is probably like Lost Days or Sold Out. But let's take, I mean, the reason we go 5 colors to play crazy bombs, right? So let's do it. Okay, and now we have a really good Heartless Act, Firebending Lesson. There's all kinds of good stuff, but let's take Aang. If we're going to go 5 color, let's just go for it. Yeah, outside of Aang, we have like Heartless Act, Firebending Lesson, Path to Redemption, Kyoshi Warriors, Ostrich-Horse, Watery Grasp. Like, there's so many good cards here. But I'm taking the Aang. We are fully committing. Okay, Aang's Journey. This is exactly what we needed. So now this can go and you can kick it to find a temple. So, or sorry, a shrine. And then outside of this, there's like Unlucky Cabbage Merchant, Rumble Arena, Cycle of Renewal for our deck. Other cards are like okay. There's like Razor Rings, Callous Inspector, but yeah, we're taking the Aang's Journey. Keep your eye out for more temples. What do we want here? Probably just the Raucous Audience, just to kind of help like give us extra mana and accelerate. White Lotus Tile. I guess this like gets us more like color fixing, but it's kind of expensive, so I'm just going to take the Raucous Audience instead. We're probably going to be base green. Here there is, oh, a temple. So yeah, if there weren't a temple, I'd probably take the land. All right. Rebellious Captives is fine. Sparring Dummy is fine, but we just want the land, honestly. Just like good fixing. Could also take like the Giant Koi, but I think that's pretty replaceable. So let's just take the land and keep going. Ooh, Southern Air Temple. All right, we're really getting them now. If there weren't a Southern Air Temple, I'd probably just take maybe like Energy Bending, potentially. Okay, now we have, I think, 5 temples. Okay, here we have a couple fixers, which are fine. But I think we just take the Rumble Arena here. This taps for any mana of any color. It's Vigilance. If we were to like Earthbend on top of it. So I think we just want another land here just to have really good mana. Although, like, you wouldn't be wrong to take the Sabertooth Moose Lion here either. We do have to make sure we have enough playables. But like at least one Rumble Arena is pretty nice in this type of deck. Now I think we just want to focus on getting like some more like maybe good removal. Like a little more fixing if it shows up is fine. The one thing is that this deck is a little bit slow, so probably now we're going to have to focus on trying to get some pretty cheap interaction if we can. Like, obviously, if any temple shows up, I'm taking a temple over anything, and an Aang's Journey probably over anything. But after that, like bombs removal, that kind of thing. Bender's Waterskin is definitely what this deck wants to do. I think it's better than any of these kind of just random 3/3s or whatever. It does also kind of speed us forward. All right, here Ostrich-Horse and Kyoshi Warriors are both good. I think we have a pretty big 4-drop, so I might actually take the Ostrich-Horse here. Again, it sort of helps us find land, gets in the way, sort of exactly what we want. Take another Rumble Arena. We could take the Otter Penguin as like an early doofer, but I think just the land is probably what we want. Zuko's Exile, not really. This is pretty bad removal. I guess it is removal though, so it's probably better than a random 4/4 or 4/3. Hopefully we don't have to play this, but it's there in case. Same with Invasion Tactics. Yip. Probably not playing Yip. Okay. Another Aang's Journey. Double check to make sure there's no temples that I'm missing. Yeah, all right, so we're just going to take another Aang's Journey and Windmill Slam that into our deck. The rare is Fire Nation Palace, which is very middling. After this, I'd probably take like Raucous Audience. Actually, no, I'd probably take Path to Redemption after Aang's Journey. But this goes and finds a temple, so we're doing that. So now we have, let's see, 2 black temples, 1 red, 1 white, 1 green. We're just missing blue, I think. All right, here we have Zuko Conflicted. Doesn't seem that amazing. We have another like barrel of blasting jelly if we want, which is removal, is also mana fixing. It's not super exciting. I might just take an airbending lesson here. Like this replaces itself and sort of buys us a little bit of time. The other card here that I'm looking at is actually Raucous Audience. You know, maybe I'll take the Audience. This is a creature. It also kind of moves our mana forward a little bit. I think I'm going to take that. Just make sure we're not passing any temples. All right, Rise of Sozin. I am so in. This is a complete and utter bomb. I think it is the highest win rate percentage of any single card in the entire set. So this is the best rare, I think. Just by win percentage rate, it's like 67% or something totally stupid like that. So we are definitely taking this. There is a blue temple, which is amazing, but this is a complete bomb rare, so I think we have to take it. Yeah. I wonder at what point you take like temples over crazy bomb rares, but I'm just taking this and we're going to call it a day. Okay, now we have a red-green. We have another Ostrich-Horse. I think we just take Zuko here, though. This is like a very good value creature. Especially since we have extra mana, we can like play more cards, which is great. There's an airbending lesson, Ostrich-Horse, Omashu City. But yeah, I'm in for Zuko. Ooh, another temple. Okay, so we're taking the temple here. After that is probably like Cycle of Renewal for fixing, or maybe Lost Days. Okay, we've got a White Lotus Hideout. Oh, Guru Pathik is actually amazing now because this goes and finds shrines, which is pretty great. So we are taking the Guru Pathik here by a mile. All right, now we have Beifong's Bounty Hunters, which are just very solid. There's another Raucous Audience. Nothing really else that I'm interested in, but Bounty Hunters are very good, so we'll take that. And now we've got probably just Walltop Sentries. This is a nice sort of like mid-level card that just has Death Touch and just can deal with anything. So I think I'm in for that. Here we can take Azula Always Lies, which is removal. It's okay removal. There's also Earth Village Ruffians, which just gets in the way and then replaces itself. I think maybe I'll just take Ruffians here. Long Fang, we might play this. We already have 1 Barrels of Blasting Jelly. I don't know that we need a second one. It's probably fine, but I think I'm just going to take Long Fang. I don't know that we even play it. But our deck is great, I think. I hope. It's going to be fun. All right, here. This is okay. Probably just take like the 3-drop. I mean, this is green, so maybe I just take the green 3-drop or 4-drop. I guess we do have a lot of 4s, so I'll just take the 3-drop instead. Another Long Fang. Sure. Probably take that over Hog Monkey. Ooh, Cycle of Renewal. I will play that. All right, and that is the deck. So let's see if we can build it here. This monstrosity of a deck. Okay, so let's cut some immediate cuts here. I think we want definitely all of our acceleration, all of our fixing. I don't know about these Long Fangs. We might come back to them. Not sure about Earth Village Ruffians. I like Sentries. I like Ostrich-Horse. Water Tribe Captain, I don't know. Cycle of Renewal is good because it just moves us forward. Now we've got Waterbending Lesson is okay, but I think I can probably cut it. Earth Kingdom General, Zuko, Heibai. I guess the question is, how good is Heibai with like not that many creatures? Maybe this is something we potentially cut. Beifong's Guru Pathik I like. Aang at the Crossroads, Katara, Lost Days. I think I like all of these. Cityscape Leveler, and then Rise of Sozin. I don't know about Zuko's Exile. We might run this. Like, it is removal, and we don't have that much. So maybe we run Zuko's. We're down to 44 cards here. We might be able to run fewer lands because we do have so much help, so much acceleration and fixing. Like, we have 2 Cycles of Renewal, 2 Aang's Journeys, 2 Raucous Audience, like a Waterskin. We have a lot of fixing. What do we cut? How many creatures do we have? We have 12 creatures. Okay, so not a ton of creatures. I think Heibai is probably cuttable. Like, this might just be kind of like a 3/3 most of the time. Unless we happen to have like tokens from like our Crescent Island Temple. So like maybe it's good, but I think it's one card we could potentially cut. I like our other 4-drops. Lost Days is a good value card, but we kind of have some like really nice top-end value cards already. Could see cutting Lost Days. And then, since we have like such a big top end, maybe we cut Zuko's Exile, although it is removal, which is worth noting. And it's not good removal, but it's removal. So we could maybe cut that. And now we're down to 41. I think we just cut a land. I mean, like, we have like this Cityscape Leveler, which is really expensive. We have like a 6-drop, a bunch of 4s. Hitting 4s is pretty important too. But like, again, we have Aang's Journey, double Cycle of Renewal, double Audience, Waterskin, Ostrich-Horse. I feel like we can get away with 16 land. Let's see if we like the land breakdown. So we have, I guess, the most green. Everything else is pretty even at like 17% or less. We need double black for Rise of Sozin. We need double blue for Katara. We need, do we need double white? We do not need double white. Yeah, I could see cutting like a Plains, maybe. And just running it like this, 16 land. Yeah, 16 land, and then we have 2 Rumble Arenas to help kind of get there. So with this, we have like Kyoshi Village plus 2 Rumble Arenas and a Plains. That's 4 sources, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So like 10 sources of white, and then everything else is better than that. This, I mean, I like this. This looks good. Let's run it. All right, this deck is a little crazy, but we're here to have fun. If we win, cool. But mostly we're here to have fun. Like the one questionable pick, there probably were quite a few, but the one that I want to know about is the super crazy bomb rare, destroy all creatures, and then like you get a guy out of the saga versus like the blue temple. Someone tell me like what you think about that, because that would be the only blue temple, and who knows? I don't know if it's right or wrong, but we have all colors because we have the Rumble Arena here. So yeah, we're keeping this. Got acceleration. Hopefully they do nothing for like the first 4 or 5 turns. Yeah. Like, our deck isn't necessarily good. It's just gonna be fun. And I'm okay with fun. If they like dirtle around and like do nothing, then maybe we can get there. All right, now we can start to curve out here with Cycle of Renewal. Let's sack a forest. And what do we want to get? We've got 2 more forests here. So let's get the plains. What else do we need? We have blue, red, black. All right, so we're definitely getting the plains. We need, hang on, we've got, what do we have again? We have blue, red, black. Maybe we need a second black for like the board wipe thingy. We need 2 blue for Katara, but we also have like the Rumble Arena, so I think I'm just getting those 2. We have 5 color nonsense. Ooh, and there's Katara, punished. Whatever. Let's see. I guess we can play Aang, though. So let's play Aang. Ooh, Beifong's looks fun. Seems busted. Just a cool 3/3 and 4/4. And he triggers off himself, I think, right? Whenever a non-creature you control dies, Earthbend X, yeah. Beifongs are great. So like now we like trade Beifongs for Fire Nation Raider if they go for it. And then like next turn we can like barrels if we have to. We can Katara, I believe, or start doing temples. Honestly, just like 5 color good stuff. Like I'm so in for it. All right, so they clearly have some kind of spell I'm not blocking. What does Katara's even do? It just creates a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, sign me up. UA. Okay. Ooh, Guru Pathik goes and finds shrines. Man, there's so much stuff I want to do. All right, let's Rumble Arena so we can get double blue. Walltop Sentries is actually pretty good right now, right? I think we want that. And then let's, so Guru Pathik. Let's go for Katara here and just make a bunch of tokens and stuff. Then we can start water bending and do all kinds of nonsense. Okay, that's just on our turn, and that happens later. She's just a 3/3 vigilance, but she can block and do stuff. So I think we just pass. We might take a little bit of damage here in the air. I guess they are going to be swinging for like 5 here, so we want to get the Walltop Sentries pretty quick. Maybe we were supposed to attack with like Beifongs there. Battle Fan. Yeah, they're probably pushing like a lot in the air this turn, I would think. What does UA do? Waterbend 5. Sure. That's actually pretty good. Do we trade the Aang? I don't think we do. Like, I think we go for Walltop Sentries and Southern Air Temple, and I think we just take it this turn. Maybe I'm like horribly misplaying this, but I think we try to force Aang to flip. All right, so now we can go, we could also like barrels of blasting jelly and just get rid of this thing. See, I'm in for Walltop Sentries for sure. And then I think we just like Southern Air Temple. Can we, wait, we don't have enough mana. Oh, never mind. We can't do that. We could Guru Pathik, I think. Cycle of Renewal, sure. We want to start getting things killed and try to, like, so if they full send next turn, like one of these can block one of these. If we attack with our 4/4, we'll have like the 2/4. Like we want something to die. We could like peck at them for 1 right now and try to get, like they're probably not going to block, but maybe we do that over Beifong's. We could also sacrifice Katara. I mean, Katara is really good, but it would flip Aang, which is also very good. You know, I think this will trade with something, so I think we can maybe let's send 4 this way and just see if they're willing to go for it. Because like we want Aang to flip. And like Katara is a real threat if they don't deal with it, so they probably want Katara to die. Sure. Oh, we can still waterbend? Oh, that's kind of funny. I actually want this to die though, so we're fine with this. Alright, so now we're gonna... The cool thing is we can earthbend onto our Rumble Arena, then it has Vigilance, which is pretty cool. And then Aang is going to flip. Alright, so now at the beginning of combat on our turn, he's going to earthbend too. But also, more importantly, he can block this Iguana Parrot potentially. Man, this deck is sweet. Even if we lose, this deck is amazing. I am so in for this. And like Southern Air Temple's gotta be amazing, right? Like if we survive this turn. Aw, boo. Boo. That's some crap. Alright. We have a lot to do. So we can Aang's Journey. If we want to have another temple hit first, we have red, black, green, and white. Red will make dudes. This gives counters. But I think we just want this to happen first. Let's see if we Cycle of Renewal comes in tapped. Yeah, let's just do this first. And then we'll deal with other things. Oh, we can put a counter on something? That's cool. What do we want to put a counter on? Maybe our Walltop Sentries. It's not that exciting, but I think it's good. We could also just put it on Aang, but I think we just want it on the Walltop Sentries. Like, we don't need to attack right now. Like, we theoretically win the long game here. Okay, beginning of combat, we're going to get an Earthbend. Let's Earthbend a forest. And then I think we could send in... Probably send in like Guru Pathik is something we could send in, but we have more stuff to do. I think I'm actually just gonna hang out here. Like, we're definitely theoretically winning the long game. We can get our barrels of blasting jelly, and that'll make everything a little bit easier. Next turn we can Aang's Journey and go and find another temple. I think the black one is like a life drain, right? I don't even remember, to be honest. And then green goes and finds more land. Both of these are lessons, so Guru Pathik is going to be passing out counters, which is pretty sweet. Ooh, North Pole Patrol is dangerous, though. That is really, really good. They can like start tapping down our nonsense. I do not like that. Okay, so we're on a little bit of a... Actually, let's just kill this with the barrels. This is a legitimate threat. I think we want to do that now. Let's see, how much mana do we have? We have... I think, yeah, we just want to get rid of this immediately. Okay, if they make a war balloon, that's cool. I don't care. Let's Earthbend. Oh, this has Vigilance. That's pretty cool. So now we can attack with our forest because it has Vigilance, and then if it dies, it just Earthbends again, which is pretty great. And the next turn we can go on like Aang's Journey to find another cool temple. So how do these things work? Whenever another shrine... Oh god, that is filthy. We could actually go find our second air temple and just... Oh my god. So now they probably like equip Battle Fan to War Balloon, I'm guessing. Sure. Okay, they got flyers for weeks. Yeah, we're gonna have to get in here pretty soon because they're threatening lethal. Waterskin. If we get the Black Temple... Alright, let's just go search. Guru Pathik is going to put another counter, I think probably on this forest at this point. Because like their flyers... I guess we could make Walltop Sentries like a 5/6. That actually wouldn't be terrible. Then it could like block even if they have Battle Fan. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. Alright, so Northern Air Temple, X life, X is number of shrines you control. I mean, that's cool and everything. But like, buffing everything seems completely busted. Let's do that. Oh, we don't have enough mana. Yuck. Let's see, so next turn, if they attack with all 4 of their flyers, can block 2 provided that they don't have nonsense. And maybe they've got something. So if we full send right now, yeah, they might just have it here if they've got like removal plus all these flyers. I think I'm just going to still send in just with the 6/6. I guess like we could send in with Beifong as well. But yeah, maybe we're just a little bit too slow. I guess I thought this was just going to go into play. If I knew that it didn't go into play, I probably would have gotten the Black Temple just to gain some life, because we are kind of low. So maybe that would have been correct. Okay, what have they got cooking here? Lost Days, yeah, that sucks. That's probably it right there. Whew. Just a little too slow. But even still, I mean, we ended up, it's still a lot of fun. We could do the Waterbender skin, I think, right? Because all we need is like one blocker on the ground. So yeah, we're pretty dead here, but had a good time. Maybe waited a little too long. Wait, we gained some life somehow. How did we gain life? They can only hit us for 9? Oh no, they can use the Battle Fan and kill us though, I think, right? Like they have exact lethal, I think. Yeah, if they just move Battle Fan, I think we're dead. Oh, that works too, yeah. That'll work. All right, we're good. Good game. Yeah, we probably could have played it a little faster, but whatever. It was fun. All right, opening hand looks great. We've got tons of fixing, lots of different colors of mana. So start out with a Kyoshi Village, I think. And I definitely want to play this for full value, so we're not playing it on 2. Kind of curious to see how this Cityscape Leveler, like if we can get there, be pretty cool. Oh man. Discard? That's no fun. I think that's a pretty bad card, actually. Daily Indoctrination. I mean, it's like a lesson, so it's sort of a role player, but I don't think it's that good of a card. The cool thing is, even if they get rid of the Cityscape Leveler, we can unearth it. They probably just take Temple here, I think. I mean, I guess maybe they take Leveler. Yeah. Boo. Boo earns. All right. Let's get Forest going, and then we'll just sit. Definitely want full value on Aang's. This is a nice one to play first, to kind of start getting the... Okay, now I think we do discard the Cityscape Leveler. We can bring that back later. They have discard.deck. Do we have black yet? We do not. All right, let's go black. Temple. Okay, important to remember, this doesn't actually put it into play. I think we want the white one, right? Like it's... Well, we only have one creature right now. Maybe we just want to go like thin our deck a little bit. This is pretty cheap though. We could just play this for one. Kind of like that. Actually, never mind. We don't have that mana. Let's just get the green one and start thinning, I think. Although this one does work every time another shrine comes in. So theoretically, like, they'll get bigger, which is kind of cool. I guess let's get the white one. Ostrich-Horse is fun. Yeah, let's just keep playing land. Callous Inspector number 2. And we're getting close to Cityscape Leveler territory. All right, let's Ostrich-Horse, I guess, to start. I suppose we can do combat first. And then like have this in case... Is this a sorcery only? No. They try to like triple block or something, we can theoretically barrels. Sure. I don't think they care though. Alright, let's Ostrich-Horse. I think we're just going for a 4-2 here. Although, this gives us 8 mana, and 8 mana is a leveler. And I do want to see a leveler. So what happens when this thing is unearthed? Gains haste. Oh, it has haste? That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm so in. We're doing it. Another Rumble Arena. No, we've got eight lands here with what we have in hand, so we don't need that. But we are set up to level next turn. Okay, Beetle-Headed Merchants is quite huge. Sentries is pretty good. We could just get rid of that plus play Sentries. I kind of like that, actually. And then I'm happy to trade Ostrich-Horse, I think, because we got Leveler coming. Does this thing have trample? Oh my god, it does. That's awesome. But yeah, even still, they can trade, it's fine. Dude, this Leveler is going to be sweet. Cannot wait. Train is coming, and its name is Cityscape Leveler. Azula on the hunt. Cool. We're so doing it. Don't kill it. No. Oh, come on. That's such crap. Whatever. Yeah, force blocks on a 3/3. Get him to 1. I need 2 pieces of removal or a creature and a piece of removal. I need something. A land is not it. Cool. All right, we can play not both of these, I suppose. Let's just do Aang, because Aang is sweet. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Northern Air Temple. We can even cast it. That's funny. Good lord, this is such a ridiculous deck. Oh, yeah. There it is. Yeah, I definitely misplayed last game by not getting the Black Temple. I didn't realize that it just came to hand instead of play. So it might have been a winnable game. But yeah, we are just living the dream with this deck. Like, even if we go 0-3 at this point or whatever, or 1-3, still worth it. All right, opening hand, we have blue and black mana. And I think this is a mulligan. We don't have any way to actually, like, fix. So we need green mana. This is a lot better. What do we want to do here? I kind of like Audience into general. Renewal is just good in general. I think we can throw back the temple. I mean, the temples are great. They're going to happen eventually, but I think we just need to do other stuff first. Okay, there's a... Then we can, like, go Audience into general. If they kill Audience, like, Renewal next. Ooh, Ostrich-Horse. That's a good one. Kind of tempted to go and get red here also. That is also good. Do we want to go for Earth King in general, or we can't do Crescent until next turn either way. Horse is also just good because it gives us a blocker. But I mean, let's do Earth King in general. Yeah. Zuko. I mean, Zuko is a nice. Yeah, this It's another great card. Then we get Earthbend this arena. Yeah. So in for this. We actually have a fair number of cards that Earthbend in our deck. Like Aang does it. Earth Kingdom General does it. I feel like, yeah, Guru Pathik technically does it. If you already have one, I think going. So keeping him around seems good. Because that incidental life really does matter. Ooh, Heibai. Heibai is pretty good. That's a nice combo, too. Alright. Do we want Zuko? I think we still want Zuko, right? Go for Temple. Just gives us a 1/1. Which will be good eventually. Zuko's also 4 power, though, and that makes Raucous Audience better. So I think we just want Zuko. Heibai is going to be a problem, though. They can make this thing pretty big. Don't have a lot of removal, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we're just taking this. To be a little careful because they will be able to kill us in the air pretty quickly. What do we want to do now? So I think we get in with Rumble Arena and Zuko. And then maybe like see a flip potentially. We could also use Audience as long as we have the Zuko. Let's get this Ostrich-Horse out there. I think let's do that. Gonna do that with yeah, this is kind of counterintuitive to Zuko's ability, so maybe we wait on this. We might lose a mana. I think we get in with these two. Ooh, Aang. Do we have enough mana for Aang? We do, but only during combat, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, as long as they block the Zuko, we won't be able to cast it. That sucks. So if they block Zuko, now I think we probably like Cycle of Renewal with the mana from... we won't be able to cast Aang, unfortunately. And then we probably like Ostrich-Horse afterwards. Okay, what do we want? We have green, black. We want red for sure. Maybe white. Okay, let's make this trade. And now we can go for Ostrich-Horse. And I will take that island, I think. which we can play. So we lose the Aang, but oh well. Now I think we try to double block here. We might get blown out. Unless they make it like a 7/7. Okay, so it makes it a 7/7. I think now we have to block it. Probably Earth Kingdom General gets in the way. Like, theoretically, we could gain some more life off this, but I don't know how many other cards we have that does it. So I think I block with General. Yeah, Heibai and Merchant of Many Hats is really good. Kind of flooding out here a little bit. Guess let's Crescent Temple. And then I think we probably block with Monk Token here. And just try to race a little bit. Problem is, like, if they have any removal, maybe we just die. Actually, no, we have the Rumble Arena. Okay, they bring back Merchant. Yeah, Heibai is amazing in their deck. Okay, let's cycle in response. Guess we can sack this one since it's going to die anyways. And it'll come back. Wait, does it come back? I think it comes back, right? Yeah. And we get the Scry. I think we do want Guru Pathik. Wow, they paid the 3 life? Okay. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Ooh, Rise of Sozin's pretty good. Can we cast it? Oh my god, we can. This is ridiculous. Yeah. I am in for that. We gotta keep this back so we can cast it. But this guy's getting in. Wait, what happened? No! Do we not have the... Oh, we don't have the double black. That's what it needs. Whoops. Alright, so are we... We're not dead though, right? Sure. We are pretty low. So I guess we attack in because we're going to ultimately just kill it anyways. Sure. What do we choose here? Maybe like pirate peddlers, or probably messenger hawk is pretty dangerous for us. Let's go messenger hawk. Oh, they have a Rise of Sozin also? Oh man. Boomy Bash. Wow, their deck is really good. They've got all this nice stuff here. Lightning Strike, Firebending, Tylee, Wolfbat. Yeah, their deck is really solid. Oh, when they have Iroh? Oh my god. So I guess it's going to be hard to hit them with Firelord Sozin, although he does have Menace, which is nice. Tylee, sure. Ooh, that's a good one. So they can't quite kill us, I think. They can make one of our creatures unable to block, unless they draw more removal. Combustion Man. Oh, Combustion Man is pretty good right now, that's for sure. Wow. I don't think we get through, because they can just double block, but Southerner Temple is pretty good. So this is lethal. They're both lethal. So they have to block everything. No choice. Yeah, they're going to have a tough time getting out of this one. They're going to need to draw their own Sozins, whatever, Rise of Sozin, like on top of their deck to get out of this, I think. They can get back their Merchant. But they need exactly, I think, Sozin's Rise of Sozin to get out of this. Yep, nice. All right. We are now, what are we, 2-1? Or 2-2 or something like that. Okay, we are 2-1, still going strong. This deck is sweet though. Like, I'm having so much fun playing it. I highly recommend you guys do the same. 5-color nonsense. Ooh, Rise of Sozin. Yeah, whatever. Cityscape Leveler. 2 mana, Waterskin. We're totally... We got to get there. Just need a land. Almost any land will do. Like, how many decks do you play where you get to play Katara and Rise of Sozin in the same deck? What do we want? Probably just going to Bendir's Waterskin, so let's play the Swamp first here, I guess. Ooh, natural draw? Is that... I guess this is acceleration. Well, they're both acceleration. Yeah, they could have a counter here, so we just play around it by going for Cycle of Renewal, I guess. What do we want? I think I guess with Boiling Rock we have the black covered. We need one more black, so let's go find the second black. I'm gonna get rid of this in case they counter it, because it'll suck so hard to lose it now. Okay, so we want the Swamp, and I guess we're gonna have the Waterskin. We ultimately are gonna need more blue mana though, as well. Zuko is sweet. Let's go for Waterskin. Sentries is fine, but let's just go for Waterskin here. Just more mana. Oh, I guess we can do both. That works. Yeah, I feel like Walltop Sentries is the perfect card for this deck because it just like defends you until you have all your other nonsense going. And it like has Death Touch, can deal with anything. We can just like Rise of Sozin next turn if we want to. But I kind of want a Zuko. Do we have enough for Katara? I suppose we could also Katara, because we have blue, blue, and then this turns into white. I mean, they might have Ilquentia. So does Zuko play around that? I think Zuko plays around it, because we have 6 mana. All right, so let's push. Don't know what they're thinking about here. Octopus form, sure. Okay, it's a 3/3, but this is still Death Touch. Don't know if they remembered that. Okay, that works. And now let's do Katara, since they're tapped out. Although this thing gets so much value. Man, Zuko is just sweet. Can just keep the train rolling. Yeah, I'm doing Zuko. Katara is definitely great. Like, it definitely does a lot of stuff. Zuko is super fun times. Ooh, Merchant of Many Hats. Nice. All right, Zuko, let's see what you got. Opponent is thinking about life. What's in the box? Ooh, yeah, that looks great. And then we can put the counters on the arena. Opponent is thinking about what they can do with one swamp. And we're 1 mana off of Cityscape Leveler, which is pretty sweet also. Even if it gets countered, we can bring it back with Unearth. I feel like is our opponent sitting on a Wrath? Like, what's going on here? Do they have Rise of Sozin also? I am happy to Zuko until the cows come home, though, and just keep getting value. So, out of curiosity, put in the comments what your favorite kind of deck to build is in this format. Like, are you someone who loves temples? Do you love like just going with like big dumb rares? Are you in for like the super fast mono red strategy? What do you like most about this format? Is there any like pet deck that you love to draft, like when the cards show up, or like 5-color allies, or like just like, you know, yeah, I'd love to know. Ooh. All right, so we have the mana for the Cityscape Leveler. We probably shouldn't cast it because they've got the Quench, but it's pretty funny. I might do it when they tap out. I think right now I just want to like Zuko until the cows come home. I could also Katara here, but I think I just want a Zuko. Or at least start with Zuko. Man, that's too bad. All right, well, let's get some value. Ooh, can we cast that? Yes, I think we can. But I think, oh yeah, we can cast it even if this dies, so we're still fine. I think when you have Zuko, you just kind of like have to like force them to deal with it and just keep getting value. It's just an unassuming 1/1, nothing to worry about, nothing to see here. Also, I'd be curious to know what you guys think is like the very best drafting strategy in this format. If there's one that you think is just like far and away better than everything else, all right, It is leveler time. Boom goes the Long Fang. I don't want to trade this right now. Doesn't seem good. That's a leveler, and you have to deal with it. It's an 8/8 trampler, and it will keep doing what it's doing. Man, whenever this thing attacks, that is such nonsense. This card is ridiculous. And if you kill it, it's still coming back. You need to exile it, I think, is the only way out. And they just cast their... So unless they have another sold out... I like how, like, both forms of this card... I mean, there's the Cityscape Leveler and, like, the Fire Nation Drill or whatever. They're both completely stupid and just totally overpowered. Yeah, and that's a concession. I don't blame him. Like, staring down the barrel of an 8/8 that just comes back and keeps doing nonsense. It's pretty rough. All right, 3 and 1. Okay, quick break. All right. See if we can keep going with this deck. It was pretty satisfying, though, being able to get our big 8-mana rare out there. Kind of curious if anybody has seen the anime that goes along with this series, like the source material. I've never seen it, but like it looks kind of interesting. I don't know. So I'm just curious if anybody's seen it, if it's good. This is probably not going to work. We need green or something else. We only have 2 colors of mana here. Only 2 land. I think I'm going to mulligan. Yeah, this hand looks a lot better. We've got Audience to kind of push things forward. We have some temples. I think we probably throw back the black temple here. Everything else just kind of does stuff that we need. But yeah. All right, let's lead out with Swamp. We want to try to play this as late as possible because it scries, even though it's only going to be like turn 2 or turn 3. Let's get red going. Actually, let's get Island. We could Aang's Journey here, but I want to do full value. Ooh, I wonder if they're on the same plan here. Okay, well, we drew green naturally, so we can wait on Rumble Arena for later. Let's just get Audience going. And then I guess if we like natural draw planes, we can get Aang. Otherwise, we can go for like Crescent Island Temple or like go and find some more stuff. It's all good. That works too. Ooh, are we a temple versus temple match here? Could be. Who can temple fastest? Okay, there may be not a temples deck if they only have the 2 colors. What do I want to do? Do I want to Aang's Journey or just go for I think Red Temple is a good one to lead with, so we can just do that. Hopefully they don't have, it'll quench you. This is kind of nice too, because we can get in with this and then play Aang next turn. Earth Kingdom General is pretty good also. Yeah, I think we just want to Aang though. Feels pretty good. Swing and a miss. All right. We'll leave this back to block just so we can try to flip Aang. Okay, yeah. Hopefully Aang survives, but who knows? All right, so much for that. Oh well. He fought the good fight. All right, so now let's Rumble Arena. I guess we could have done this last turn. Or no, we needed to play Aang. So Rumble Arena. I actually like Walltop Sentries here. So that means we probably Earth Kingdom General this turn, and then Aang's Journey next turn if we want to play this. Like, it's nice against the current board. Because we want to go up probably for like the White Temple. Yeah, this is just a good solid card. And we probably just get in for one. Ooh, this one can attack too. That'll work. Oh, it has haste. That's cool. Earth Kingdom General Showdown. I think we probably just, I guess we don't have to trade because we've got Walltop Sentries coming. We're probably okay dropping to 12. I mean, now we can trade, I think. All right, do we have enough to do both? We have 7 mana, so yeah. All right, so let's kicker this and then probably just Walltop Sentries. And I think we just want Southern Air Temple here. Oh, we can get a land also? That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's get a swamp. Okay, Sabertooth Moose Lion, I see you. We have our Walltop Sentries just for you. Scry that away. Sure. It's pretty good. Ooh, that's really good. Wait it out maybe a turn to see if we can get a couple more targets. Could also just like full send here and then just do it, which is probably fine too. Like maybe they don't like extend more into this. They're at 24. Yeah, I'm just gonna get it going. They have one card in hand. I'm not too worried. No tricks. No tricks. Let it through. You know you want to let it through. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Of course they've got another saber-toothed moose lion. What do we want? Let's see. Let's take a look at their yard. What's really good in like red-green? Like Toph, Hard-Headed Mentor, or Hard-Headed whatever, is really good. Boomy Bash is pretty good. If they have any more of these, it'll be really annoying. I don't think they have more than 2, but I could be wrong. Probably just like Boomy Bash, I think, is like would be a real problem. Let's go for Boomy Bash. Oh, there is another Boomy Bash. All right. Oh, that's their graveyard. Never mind. Let's have a look at their yard or their. Wow, they have a really good deck. Toph Metalbender. Oh my god. Their deck is ridiculous. Professor. All right. Their hand. No. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay, we'll get I think probably a Southern Air Temple here and another land. Oh, you know what? This would replace one that we already have. I mean, that's still good, right? Yeah, I forgot they were legendary. I think we still do it. Now we gotta race this moose lion. Ooh, Toph Blind Bandit. Okay, that's quite good. I think we just hang back. I think we take another hit from this moose lion. And then try to push. Because I don't want to trade it for Firelord Sozin. I think this card is just a little too good. I might be getting greedy here, but I think we take it. Okay. It's not what I was looking for. Man. Like, they get us if they have a single piece of removal, but, like, this is so good, right? Onto the battlefield? Yeah, we gotta go for it. And then I think we just have to try to get there. Like, we want to live the dream, right? Sure. Oh God. Oh my God, no, not like this, not like this. All right, fair is fair, good beats. Man, Iroh Grand Lotus is a completely busted card. Oh, that was beating. I just wanted to live the dream there. Like, we could have definitely double blocked and, like, traded for it. So I was probably playing a bit greedy there, but oh well. It is what it is. You gotta have fun. All right, 3 and 2. Okay, opening hand is good. We have acceleration, a little bit of searching, an Ostrich-Horse. Looks good to me. Okay, we want a third land for sure. Man, I wonder if they can make it work. Tiger Seal is such an interesting card. Let's go for... I guess we could actually go for Aang's Journey here. That's kind of cool. Let's do that. We want white or blue. And we probably want to start with the red temple, I think. Although I suppose actually we kind of want the green one here, because then we can go for Cityscape Leveler. Yeah, I'm actually all in for that. So let's get the green temple. And then I think white or blue. I guess we'll go for white. Ooh, Obsessive Pursuit is actually really good with Tiger Seal. Alright, so we have 4 mana. We can just go for the Plaza, I think, and then play this Airship Engine Room. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get blue. Well, I guess we already had the blue. Oh well, that's fine. Maybe we should have gotten like black for like the board wipe. This is a really good combo, actually. So they like hit us with a 5/5. Seems really good. All right, so now I think we just go for like Walltop Sentries plus Ostrich-Horse. Like we could go for Aang and then like flip him and all this nonsense, but I think we just want to do Walltop Sentries to deal with that. Actually, we can maybe go for Guru Pathik. This sets up another land, though, which is nice, and we're at 7. Yeah, actually, let's do the horse, because this will find us a temple, but not a land. Okay, we'll grab the land. And then we can just kill it with this Cityscape Leveler. Assuming that they don't hold up, like, counters. I guess they could have, like, it'll quench you. So if they leave up it'll quench you mana, maybe we play around that. Okay, that's fine. They have a nice deck, though. I mean, like, these are both bomb rares. Other green. Let's go for blue. Don't have 2 mana up, so let's just get rid of their Legend of Kuruk, I think. We'll start there. And we could attack with the... Actually, I suppose, yeah, this is an 8/8. That's pretty cool. If they hit us, if they like deal with this and then like get us with like Tiger Seal or whatever. Oh, where's the thanks? I want to be able to say thanks when they say nice. Ah, oh well. It's usually in here somewhere. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh well. We got rid of a pretty good rare. So now we just water bend it away, right? But it will be back. Their deck is really good, though. All right, what do we want to do? Aang is pretty good. Can we do both? I think we can do both, right? We have enough mana. 3, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, all right. So I guess let's start with Guru Pathik. Do we have the right mana to play Aang? Yes. Okay, so start with Guru Pathik. See what we get. Ooh. That's pretty sweet. I think we still want to go for Aang, though. Let's do Aang first. Just like a nice big setup turn here. Ooh, Beifong Bounty. These are great. I mean, Zuko is fantastic also with all this mana. Man. Like, Beifong is a pretty good setup card. Zuko, we can just, like, draw our deck, which is sweet. God, I want them all. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Zuko. We want to hold this back for their 5/5 nonsense, but we can get in for 3. Yeah, their deck is sweet, though. They have, like, the Waterbending Dream with Katara and all this, like, these tokens and the crazy Tiger Seal that they're making actually work. And they can give it lifelink this turn, I think, if they, like, triple sack. The nice thing is we have like both Aang and Zuko, so like if they deal with one, we still have the other one to like doofer around with. Okay, they are going for it. They're gonna do like the full lifelink dream. Really? Oh no. God, they have like the board wipe, don't they? Yeah, I think well, I guess we could lose Guru Pathik as well. Like, it's nice if we can get it to stick around, but like we do want something to die for Aang. I guess we're at 17, so we can take the 4. I don't want to trade anything here for Katara, though, so I think we just... let's see. Actually, Katara is way better. What the hell am I doing? Let's kill Katara over the Tiger Seal. Although, this way, like, Zuko could get in. Whatever. They can hit us for a bunch here, but like I guess if they have like another board wipe, if they've got it, they've got it. All right, they played Guru Pathik and got a waterbending scroll. Sure, that's fine. Ooh, Katara is amazing. Yeah, I will totally take that. All right, so let's Southern Air Temple real quick. So we know we want to do this. Let's make... I mean, we can make Zuko a little bit bigger, but let's just go for, I think, probably Aang. Because, like, this, he can get blocked. Oh, you know what? Crap, oh well. So much for Katara. Whatever. Oh, okay, that's just silly. Are they tapped out? So yeah, they're super dead. That works. Okay, Aang is pretty sweet. Aang is pretty sweet. All right, real quick, gotta make room so I can record more. Okay, 4 and 2. We fight on with this sweet, sweet 5-color deck. And I really like Aang in Draft. Like, all versions of him seem to be really good. Like, the 3/2 uncommon flyer version is great. The blue-white rare version of him that flips over and, like, buffs your whole team is amazing. This version is incredible. Yeah, this hand is not going to work. We need green mana. I think this is our, like, 3rd mulligan in a row, but it's totally working. Yeah, this is way better. Double Journey. Wow, that's great. This is such a strong card, but I think it's a 6-drop and we have 2 land. I mean, technically we have 4. Maybe we're supposed to keep it and just try to get there. I don't know. I kind of just want to keep everything else. Could be wrong, but I think I'm gonna... God, this is such a good card, though. Yeah, alright, maybe we're supposed to keep it. I guess I'll toss back the Earth Kingdom General. Alright, let's lead out with... I guess Kyoshi... Well, we have no force. Let's do Airship Engine Room. And ideally I'd want to do these for 4, so I'm hoping to not have to do this on 2. Since they do find shrines. Yeah. Okay. Looks good. I Let's go and get some black mana. I think we want to start with the red one. I guess we could also do green to get like more mana to do more nonsense. Having a lot of mana in this deck is actually really good. So I kind of like the green one. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for green here. Green and then some black mana. Maybe they like play out their deck a little bit here and then we can do like a nice Rise of Sozin. Sure. Could also just like play Beifong this turn. Because like if it dies from Rise of Sozin, we still get to Earthbend, which is pretty cool. But I think that's a lot less interesting than like Kyoshi. Like I'm willing to take a little bit of damage here. So I think let's just get the shrine going. We want our second swamp for sure. What else do we have? We have red, white. We don't have any blue mana yet. So now if they just like keep building up their board with allies, which they might do, just so they don't overextend, then I guess we can wait on Rise of Sozin. Yeah, this is really good though. But I don't necessarily need like a huge Rise of Sozin anyways. I think we just do it now, honestly. Like we don't need to go huge on it. They get a nice like little Earthbend too, which is pretty cool. So they get something out of it, and like I love the arena because it's so good for Earthbend. And now that we have 7 mana, we can start. Oh, what do we want to do next turn? We could go and find another land and then have 8 mana and then like Guru Pathik or like Beifong. Beifong's kind of nice because it like if it dies, it'll just Earthbend from itself, I think. Ooh, Badger Mole is really good. Just an overall solid creature. Let's see, what do they have in their yard? Ruffians. What beats us right now? Like, more Badger Moles are pretty rough. I think maybe just Badger Mole? I don't know. Wow. Their hand is gas. Holy Lord, that is a good hand. Oh my God. Man, they have a really good deck. Lots of, I guess the Turtle Duck is kind of like suspect, but everything else is pretty solid. Like this is a little iffy, but it's still fine. They have a lot of nice rares and. Okay. Yeah, their hand is great. Wow. All right, if we Bender's Waterskin, I think actually we can Aang's Journey and still do it. Let's see. If we do this for 4, we still have 4 left over. Yeah. Could also just kill the Badger Mole. All right, let's get the Red Temple and probably a white mana or a red mana. Let's do white. Now we can play Beifong. Problem is they can allies at last and just like bash us for a lot. They have a really, really good hand. Do they want to try to like double allies at last? They might. Guess we'll do a forest here. Actually, you know what? I just remembered if we put it on one of these things, then we can sack it and get it back. And okay, that was... Yeah, we should have put it on one of these, actually, in hindsight. All right, so this guy, what does he do? We get Firebending 3. Does combat damage, pay X when you do put any number of target creatures a total X or less. All right, so he has 7 mana worth of creatures. Man, that is so busted. So, like, we're 100% doing that. Okay, let's just... Oh, no, he's not ready to go just yet. All right. We're not attacking. No attacks. I guess we could do, like... How much mana do we have? We have functionally 7 mana. We could get Temple. We have 8 mana, I guess. We could start getting with Temples. Could also Guru Pathik, which is good. Kind of like Guru Pathik plus Horse. And I just want like more land, so that's fine. Although making that a 4-2 is decent also. Now, can we Waterskin? We could Waterskin and Guru Pathik, but then this forest is untapped or tapped. So I think I'm just going to Guru Pathik here. Okay, ooh, nice. Can we even cast it? Oh, we can. Yeah, let's do it. And let's make this a 5-5. Or we could make this a 6-6. I think I'm just going to make the forest a 5-5. Alright, so we had an island. Drain them a little bit. Now they've got Flopsy, though, which is really good. Like, Flopsy is a problem. But yeah, if we can get Firelord Sozin going, I cannot wait to have this guy do his thing. Okay, Euro, sure. Okay, he can give us something and then get an ally. Earthbender Ascension is pretty sweet. And this is kind of cool too, because he can like give us lands, he can give us like Earthbender Ascension, he can give us like a lot of stuff. And then when a land comes in, put a +1 or put a counter on this. Yeah, okay. Actually, I'm glad that he's giving us the food token, because the food token is pretty nice for us right now, where we're at on life. Okay, how do we want to do this? It's Rumble Arena. Boiling Rock we don't need. Then we can Southern Temple. What does this thing do? Put X. Oh my god, that's busted. That is so busted. I guess it's really the same. So I think we do this one first, right? But we also want to be able to pay a lot of mana to do Firelord Sozin nonsense. This will give us a bunch of guys. Yeah, let's actually just do this. This is just going to be great. Okay, and now we can make something else a little bigger. I guess we'll just pump Firelord here. God, this is so ridiculous. Like, if you haven't done this deck yet, you need to do this. Like, you haven't lived until you've done this deck. Alright, and can we also... Actually, let's just do the other temple, because then we'll have a little bit of mana left over for Firelord Sozin, is the plan. We'll make him like a cool 10-10 or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, there it is. 11-11. Just get in. Okay, let's see if they block. I mean, I assume that they have to, right? God, this deck is so ridiculous. Just living the dream. We can even eat their food. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Do we need to... We could blasting this Badger Mole. I don't think it matters, but... Yeah, I don't think I actually care. Let's just sacrifice some food. The real answer is it doesn't matter. Flopsy is pretty good. Sure. Yeah, and that's going to do it. Good old 11-11 Firelord Sozin. All right, 5-2. Opening hand looks good. We have all kinds of fixing. We'll lead out here with Swamp into barrels. And then hopefully like natural draw a forest or something like that. And if not, we've still got barrels. Yeah, I don't want to play this on 2, so let's just do Kyoshi Village. I think we want to just keep drawing land here, so I think I'm just going to Waterskin over Cycle of Renewal. Actually, yeah, we should wait on Cycle of Renewal also because of Guru Pathik. Let's do it like that. Then we get the +1/+1 counter for casting a lesson later. Okay, there is a Long Fang. Ooh, Ooh, Ostrich-Horse is nice also, but I think we're just going to Guru Pathik. Katara is fun. Can Guru Pathik find Katara? Lesson, Saga, or Shrine? Sorry, Katara. I just want to do other stuff. So I think I'm going to scry her away. All right, let's Guru Pathik. Ooh, let's get a cycle. And I think if he attacks with just like the token, I think we don't block. I don't really want to block here because I think Guru Pathik just... Wait, he can't put counters on himself though, right? Another target creature. So if we draw land, we can go like Ostrich-Horse. You know, I think I'm just going to take it here because there is upside. I don't think they necessarily have pump, but I just want to give it a turn to try to get the extra value. Sure. Okay, so now if we Ostrich-Horse and hit land, then we can Cycle of Renewal. No! We missed. I mean, it's fine, but I guess we could... Actually, I think the Shrine will count for Guru Pathik. I don't want to Aang's Journey yet, so I think we just Northern Temple here. If he has like a lot of pressure, maybe we don't get through, but yeah, I think like now, unfortunately, we have to block. Yeah, he's got kind of a lot of pressure going here. We might just be a little bit too slow. Try to get a little bit too fancy. We're at 6. I guess if we kill this, that's 4 damage. If we Aang... Actually, Aang goes and finds another creature though, right? So Aang is pretty good. We found a blocker. Still in it to win it. If he has more removal, though, it's going to be trouble. Yeah. Whew, it's too bad. We're at 6, so we have to block. I guess we could block the 1/1, but then stuff gets bigger anyways. Probably just dead. We can kill this, but then we die to these. I don't think there's any way out. I guess actually if we play the temple, we gain some life. But we don't gain 3. Yeah, I think we're just done. Unfortunately. We had a good run. We definitely... I think that I definitely could have maybe potentially stayed in another game where I didn't block with my Sozin earlier when I could have against the 7/7. So that was just me being greedy, and if we're just being real. But this deck was so much fun. It was a blast to play. We did 5 wins, so we at least made back enough to kind of go again. And yeah, I hope you guys had fun watching this. I had fun drafting it and playing it. So if you want to see more drafts, let me know in the comments. Also, or if you want to see, like, get right back into the best of one standard action, let me know that too. But thanks again, guys, for watching. We will see you next time.